say probably at the end of the last session, I had to go redo some stuff. So I've got the um, goat's blood. I'm just about to talk to him. Something else I did extra um, is I wanted to level up my lockpicking to level 6 because I've heard that a perk that you get there can basically um, you can pick very hard locks if you're just a little bit tipsy. Um, so I just went around here and here and just picked like every lock I could find. I didn't steal anything, just picking locks, and I got up to level 6.
Praise be to God. For a moment there I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
What? Is that what? That's dumb. The thing's down there.
What do we have here? A nice sharp dagger. Now what would a monk need that for?
Where'd he go? He would have gone this way, wouldn't he? Yeah. Would you pick it up? Good. Don't close it behind you. I don't think that's how you meant to. You. I don't know about that.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Well, I can't just let you leave. You're a criminal.
What are you on about? Did you really help me escape just to betray me?
I'm truly sorry.
Yup.
But you were there at the Neuhoff massacre, and you're a valuable witness. I'm taking you to the bailiff.
Gregor, you can't be serious. I thought I won't be taken anywhere. I'd rather die than lose my freedom. Ow! Oh! Fuck it!
Got you now. I got you now. You're in the lock. Nothing you can do. Good night.
And now, we're off to
Have
the
some.
bailiff.
I'm trying to hit him in the head. I'm not going with you. Okay. I've played games like that before, like For Honor, when you just expect that they will think the best thing to do is to switch things up, because that's what, you should do. They just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it gets you sometimes. You keep trying to anticipate something different, but no. Just knee him in the face. If it ain't broke, break it with your knee.
This is one of the men who raised Neuhoff.
He should be able to tell you something useful. But I need to ask a favour. I need you to keep him out of sight so his accomplices don't know he's been caught.
Fine work, and I'll do as you say. I'll find a deep, dark hiding place where no one will hear me interrogate him. And while we're at it, I'll have your things brought here. Wait here a while.
That's really, that's odd.
A monk's not no bit. Aren't you meant to be in the monastery, lad?
I'm missing something. Oh, that's better. That's weird. How did I get so many of that stuff?
Hey!
Is that not allowed?
Well, I never.
Okay.
Fuck off back to your mother's cunt. I'm done with you. Fuck off back to your mother's cunt. I'm done with you.
Trying to knock him out, but I might have to wait until he goes to sleep. Damn it, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, who's there?
Oh, not goat's blood. Okay. Right. He's not dead. I was just punch him in the face then.
Fuck off back to your mother's cunt.
Hey,
I'm
who's
done
there?
with you.
Diplomatic immunity. Where's my stuff? There shouldn't be any stuff because I took it all. Unless he just put it into me. And put it past him. Freaks.
Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
God save you.
God be with you.
Yeah.
Good solid sleep in your own bed. Can't beat it. was weird. You good? Okay.
Yeah.
Good God. And what is it? But
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be...
He's a handsome man, looking good. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, lad, don't you want a little wager on the rat egg tourney?
Yeah.
God be...
I'd like...
That...
Fine.
God be with you.
Yeah.
So what are we to do with...
Don't you want to do something together again?
I can't now. Come back in the evening.
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Hey, Henry. Are you happy here?
It's not worth a damn. If I had any choice, you wouldn't see my heels for dust.
Well, what's happened? Did you two get yourselves into trouble?
A fine friend you are, assuming it's our own bloody fault.
Oh, come on. You know what you two are like. I had to ask.
Well, perhaps with that monk. But now, the foreman's got it in for us. If he could, he'd skin us alive.
I'd never have guessed he's like that.
Well, get a job here as a hand and you'll soon see.
And what does he do during the day? Does he work with you?
Good one. He keeps his eye on everything, but his hand only touches the saw when the miller shows up, which isn't that surprising.
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So, he's clumsy and arrogant. That's what you said about your last master, that Nimoy.
Aye, but at least you could sneak away from old Nimoy for a bit. No chance of that around here.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's going to do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too, and...
And the miller won't stick up for you? I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
And what do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill. But not with him around. It's unbearable, and there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us? Again?
Fine. I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side. You won't get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind.
Goodbye.
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
Matthew told me your foreman's a fool, and you're not exactly filled with Christian love for him.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
What about the others at the mill? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a pretty lass, and kind with it. But what can she do? Nothing. Not that it stops Matthew going to see her. But Thomas is the root of the problem.
Do you think he's jealous? Is she a sweetheart?
You might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a peacock. I really don't think she's the problem.
Drowning? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry too. So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
And what do you want to do about it?
You think you can come to an agreement?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines, but the play's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrashing.
And you think that will help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone. Oh, we could...
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it.
See you later.
It's a bit dark. Who's old Tom Tom? Oh, wow, literally.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is slack off.
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
But you need the help anyway, and they're pretty handy.
Maybe, but they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill, and I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But...
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
But do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and leave? And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts. Once they've got enough, they'll have no reason to stay here.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely on them when it comes to this. Everybody will be better off.
All right. If they keep their part of the bargain, I'll even give them a few extra groschen. But woe betide them if they don't. You can tell them that. God be with you.
Hey, Henry.
It took some doing, but I made a deal with him.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay here? He'll leave us be?
He'll leave you alone, but there are conditions. Once you finish your job, you'll vanish from here. But you'll get an extra groschen or two for your troubles.
And that's it? I thought... Never mind.
Oh, and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter. Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd better give us enough groschen to make it worth it. But I suppose I should thank you. You may have bought us some peace and quiet, and that's better than nothing. Here's something for your help.
Dude, are you serious? Why would I take that?
Good luck then.
100 groschen.
Hey, twat face. God be with you.
Oof. Having cheese beat. Where's my horse?
Yeah. Yeah.
literally just remembered that I hurt myself sprinting down this place before.
Yeah.
But too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, from the beginning.
I'm honored that a knight such as you.
They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces have broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words, and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for folk. And, let's be honest, you can make a decent living doing it.
And is that all? There's nothing else you do with it?
Well, that depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge of the furnace for a while, and then quench it again.
You quench twice?
Yes, although there's less quenching needed the second time, it doesn't get quite so hot.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad I left the rod resting by the furnace by mistake. That's how I found out if you quench twice, it doesn't break as easily. No idea why, but I've tried it enough times to know it works.
I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering.
Take care now.
Honestly, I went to the wrong one. I thought I was going for the sword, but I thought the blacksmith that I was after was actually the armourer. Sword me!
God be with you.
So, have you forged the sword?
I certainly have.
And?
It's wondrous. Even I can feel its power. I think this is my life's greatest work. I'll never make anything to match it. Do you want to buy it?
To buy? I thought it meant the world to you.
Well, yes. But now that I have it, it seems a shame to just leave it lying about. A sword such as this is for chivalrous deeds, and I'm no warrior.
About that sword.
God be with you.
374. It's yeah, it is better. I can't tell what the blade looks like, but I don't imagine it's bad. It's a longsword, isn't it? Yes, it's got 2 more points of charisma. A little bit less defense. What? Hang on, that can't be right. The durability is 10? No way. What? That's ridiculous. No way. No, thank you. Damn. That's pretty good. Durability is still not very good. That's a shame. Treasure map. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, fellow, how about a little wager?
What's the matter?
Wouldn't you like to measure your skills against mine?
In combat, you mean?
I fear there's nothing else I know, friend.
Who are you, anyway? And what do you do?
What do you think? Would you take me for a knight?
No, although you are armed like one.
True.
So a bandit, then?
No. Not now, anyway. I'm waiting here for a merchant who hired me for protection. What about that duel?
All right, why not?
Excellent. I trust you have something to wager.
Aye, I have.
I'm glad to hear it. Let's get to it then.
To hell with you!
Alle dopperdellen!
Fucking hell!
What just happened? Dude, that's gonna hurt.
Way off! Damn!
Biscuit sauce the other way. Come back.
I haven't even started yet.
Bro, you're just about finished. What are you talking about?
Sakura. This is not my day. Here, take your coin and run along.
Run along? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Easy money. Oh. God.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes a bit more. So it should be like a grave or something.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Serious? I thought unless we're done for. Any other? Chop.
Well,
Chop. Chop. Chop.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
To arms! Get over here!
What's the matter? Come on! Take that! I'll chop you to pieces, you rat! Gonna enjoy this. Well ended. Come on then, whoreson. Fuck it. Christ.
Oh, I thought I had 30, but that was just the health. Right, okay. Alright, I'm looking for a grave. I guess.
Yeah.
Boom. Wait, I thought, I didn't mean to do that, but, Great. Just how dare you, honestly. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. 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 This looks like the place they were talking about.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva. Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had this on him.
Aye. That says all right. What did you do with the body?
I left it where it was. What else could I do?
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse. How long do you reckon it'll take them to put two and two together?
Well, it's not like I was planning to make a career in Rome.
Fair enough. Soon it won't matter anyway.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasso, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special dye you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was I waiting like a whole day?
Yeah.
I remember it being that whoop.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that early. It could have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
God be with you.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two.
Me? Dishonest work? You must have mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, I see. My apologies. God save.
God be with you.
How dare he assume such? I am gallant, I say.
Yeah.
Go back to this place which I cannot pronounce. Tell the smith what I know. Tell Ratzik what's down.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just does not get tired. It's so good. Best investment ever. Oh, except it can't fly.
Yeah.
I thought the blacksmith, when he's like, I had to go for a piss, I thought he was going to say he accidentally pissed on the sword or something and double quenched it. I present to you the piss sword. First and last of its kind.
God save you, good knight. What can I do for you?
Master Blacksmith, I think I know how the tempering gets done in Sasau.
And what have you found out? Don't keep me on tenterhooks. Out with it.
He heats it up to red, 3 steps away from yellow, and then stops heating, says the Lord's Prayer, and quenches.
I'll be damned. That's pretty much what I do too. Except I just count.
I'm just saying what I found out.
That's as may be. But there must be something else he does differently if he does the quenching just like I do.
He said he repeats the tempering straight after, but only warming up the iron, so it never even turns red.
Tempering twice in a row? Why would he do that?
He said it happened by chance once, and he noticed it made everything stronger, so now he does it that way all the time.
Well, there's no harm in trying it out, is there?
Are you satisfied?
You did what I asked of you, so I'm at your service. And here's something to keep you going. See you later.
I mixed those two in my brain, so I thought it was a spiked horseshoe.
Let's have a word about the...
Finally.
Hey.
Take care.
I'd like to
What? All right, so?
Damn. Buttering heaps.
Yeah. 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 Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad. Greetings. See you later.
Greetings.
May I be of service?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The Chief Engineer? Is it about Skalitz?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Good luck, then.
I have some...
Let's see. Good.
Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're... As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarmed. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about it?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs. In any case, bring me the spurs.
Very well. I'll see...
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed.
Very well.
Well, as for amusement... Yeah. 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 What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Take that!
Squash you. Now you Come here, lily liver.
No, no.
What's that?
Bring it on.
I'm going to enjoy this.
No surrender.
Corva!
What? Huh? Oh.
Who's there?
Me. Wait, you bastard. Damn. Wasn't there a, oh, there's a few things I can do actually. There should be a, chest up here that I can grab. Oopsie oopsie. Gosh. Fine. Unlucky. Oh, really?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What? What? Didn't know I opened that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
B-man? Where are you?
Yeah.
B-man.
Look out.
Go away, buddy.
I'm glad to see you.
I have some...
Let's see. Good.
I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
My word.
Oh. That is a nice bit of news. I've had another report. Some folk were ambushed to the west of Ratai, on the hill across the river from the gallows. It would be worthwhile to check it out.
Understood.
See you later.
What process is missing here? What's happening? And I'll teleport out of the way for you.
Oh.
Next.
God be with you. Take care.
There's no... Oh, there you are. No, you're not going to
Good
give me anything either.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's roaming? Okay. What was that? Gee. Oh no.
Hey, who's there?
What the...
Me. Ding dong. I